Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to share with you some of the things that I've recently picked up in quarantine shopping, I guess you would call it. It's really not even one set place that I shopped fully, but just stuff that I've picked up along the way in quarantine. Quarantine shopping, is that a thing? It is now. Anyways, if you'd like to see some of the things that I have recently picked up and know some of my thoughts on it, please keep on watching. If you are new to my channel and you bumped across me on accident, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. And I don't know, guys, give my video a thumbs up. Let me know that you're here. And I guess having said that, I have a little small box here. It's a Juvia's Place box that I just keep over there on that little vanity. And I just keep adding things to it. When it gets full, I like to do these type of videos. So it's things that I've already opened, but I haven't used yet. If there is something that I've picked up that you've already used, let me know your thoughts. All right, guys, the first thing that I picked up was from Lunar Beauty. I got 3 of his lip gloss. This is his packaging, the one that I got. I think each launch has a different color. And I think this was the ones that he launched with his blush palette. I did pick his blush palette up too. And this one is in the shade Moon. And that's what she looks like. That's what the doe foot looks like. They do have that vanilla cake-like smell. And guys, I just gotta say, I've tried this gloss, Celine. I gotta say, I really, really do like Manny's formula. Whereas this one has a little bit of pigment to it. This one don't. This one is in Starlight. I find his formula to be really nice. They all have that cake-like smell. This one pulls a little more pink, whereas this one pulls a little more mauve-y nude. But I really have been enjoying the one, Celine. The other two, I really haven't. I'll give you guys another look. I really haven't put any on, but I'm sure they're just as good as Celine, the gloss. And into his Moon Blush palette. Guys, have you tried this? I jumped over on his website when he launched this and was one of the first few to check out. And again, I have not even touched these, but you talk about really, really nice from what I can tell. I don't know that I've got anything that is dupable to this palette, hence the reason why I bought it. I did ask over on my Instagram if anybody was picking it up, and there were several of my friends, of course they have collections, said that no, they were passing because there was those shades that they had already in their collection. And while I do have a nice size collection, I don't think I have anything that I could say, yes, you could use this in place and have the same thing. Of course, I know that swatching and wearing is a little bit different than just looking at the pan and then actually seeing it on your skin tone. I don't know. I'm excited to play with it. I also want to pick up his Strawberry Dream palette. I think it matches this font type. I don't know. I just like to keep things that are the sister or the next of kin, if you will, in the collections. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to change batteries. It started dying on me. So if you picked up any of this little collection, let me know down below and what are your thoughts. The next thing that I picked up was from Tarte. This is Tarte's High Performance Neutrals Shape Tape Matte Foundation. This is what she looks like. She looks a lot like the concealer packaging type, or that purple, I don't know, Aztec-y type. Guys, I will just say, Tarte Shape Tape, I know everybody raves about Tarte Shape Tape, but for me, because I have aging eyes, I really think that Tarte Shape Tape is just a little bit too heavy for me, for what I like. So when I use this, I tend to go in with a wet sponge as opposed to just the small foundation brush and blend out. But emphasis on using a small bit, because this stuff it can get cakey rather quickly. But I thought that I would pick up the concealer. That's what it looks like, in case you guys don't know. And give it a go and see. I don't know. I'm one of those that really likes to go full glam. But on some days, you know, just going in with a little bit of light concealer or just a small wash of foundation. Some days I do like to do that. Or just umping up a little bit of tinted moisturizer and adding just the tiniest bit of foundation to it. I do like to do that sometimes too. So when I was over on their website, I think they just sent this over to me for free for making a purchase. And it is the Man Eater, the small little eyeliner, liquid liner. That's what she looks like. I haven't tried the Man Eater liquid liner, but I'll give it a go. If I'm a fan, I will. The next thing that I picked up, I think I picked this up on Sephora. I'm not really sure. But this is the McGrath Lag Skin Fetish. This is what she looks like. I haven't even opened this, guys. This was recommended to me. I love the packaging. All of that. I know it's going to make a mess when I finally do open it, and I'm going to open it now and show you guys. But this was recommended to me. I am new to Pat McGrath. I would love to own, what is it, the Mothership palette? Guys, I don't know if I can bring myself to spend that kind of money right now. All right, upon a first glance of this, the packaging is really cheap feeling. And it's got a small mirror. I won't try to blind you guys. And then the powder itself. Let's see if I can get a brush. This is the Morphe M438 maybe. And I'm just going to... They say that a little of this goes a long way. So I'm just going to pat. See, we got some. And you just pat out. Can you tell that did anything? Yes, I like this. A little bit of eye smoothing. I love it. Although this was a bit pricey, I think that I'm going to like this stuff. I'll have to, we're going to play more with it, obviously, on my channel, but have you guys tried this? And if so, what are your thoughts? The next thing that I picked up was from Laura Lee Los Angeles. And it is one of her liquid lipsticks. Guys, I have holy grails, and it's hard for me to go outside of the things that I like, but I do like to try new things. And I really haven't tried much from Laura Lee Los Angeles, although I really want to. But I'm really trying to wait until she comes up with a palette that has more color than just the basic neutrals. Because I have a good size collection, for me to buy a basic neutral palette after owning so many already, or even not even owning so many already, but having some in each palette that would be dupable to what she's got, it makes it hard for me to want to, you know, branch out and grab that palette up. So I'm sort of waiting to see what she comes out with next. I know in this last video she spoke about having a launch next month or in August. So I'm hoping she's got some color so I can try it out. Anyway, the shade that I picked up was Jaybird. And this is what her packaging looks like. I like the little pale pink. There's the doe foot. And that's the shade. I did pick up another shade, Neki Neki, and I decided at last minute when I was doing my last giveaway that I would give it away to one of my subscribers, so that's where that one went. But I can't wait to try this on and gather some thoughts on the next two items that I want to share with you guys, and they are the last two, sadly. But, is from Natasha Denona, guys. I love Natasha Denona, but I don't love her price tag. I love anybody to come out with something, you know, unique. I love the fact that she is stepping out into more of a affordable range, if you will, because some of her palettes can be very, very pricey. And this palette, I think I paid like in the $65, $70 range, which is still kind of hard for me to pay for a palette, but it's a lot better than over $100 palette, if that makes sense. But this is what she looks like, if you hadn't seen it. I cannot wait to play with this. See how the back of Natasha Denona's palettes are? I really, really do like that. It's designed so if you hit pan or run out of one shade, then you could just pop it out and buy the single and pop into the palette. I wish more palettes were made like this. It's plastic, but yet feels a little bit heavy. You know, it feels like you spent your money on something rather than something really, really light and not worth it. I wouldn't say not worth it, because I guess you're paying for the product as opposed to packaging, but I love packaging. So the other thing that I picked up from Natasha Denona was the Diamond and Blush palette. This is also a really nice palette, guys. This is what she looks like. I'm going to try not to blind you. That's what she looks like. I really, really do love this, guys. This is pretty. This is really, really pretty. Natasha Denona, this whole thing is one mirror. That's why I said I wasn't going to blind you guys. Natasha Denona really knocks it out of the park with her formula. But I can't wait to try and dig into this stuff. If you try this, let me know. There is another one that she's got. I don't remember the name of it. There was this palette and another palette. I really wanted to get both, but like I said, Natasha Denona has a pretty price tag on her products. All right, guys, I guess that's going to do it for me and my quarantine finds, if you will. If you guys like this type of video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I always forget to say give me a thumbs up, and in this video, I didn't forget. So that's a plus up for me. And I guess I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.